People, deluded, I'm back again. Now, sadly, Arsenal's under 18s were defeated 3 goals to 2 against Blackburn in cup competition this weekend. Now, it's not the FA Youth Cup, but we want to be in every cup. We want to win every cup at all levels. And for me, it would have been good for our young players to have another chance of silverware. They lost to Blackburn. Blackburn, they did superbly. I mean, they've come from behind and won their game 3 goals to 2. They put together some good moves, potentially could have scored a couple of more, and ultimately the better team won, man. I think both teams did what they could, but Blackburn were the better individuals. Going into the game, it was nice to see Aubameyang start, it was nice to see Patino start, Patino start again. Young schoolboy doing his thing at under 18s level. He actually got an assist, but he started in midfield. Schoolboy Alex Kirk at centre half as well. Forgive me if I'm wrong. So yeah, man. Obviously, we've got Nathan Butler-Adeje on the left hand side, who's been in good form in all games he's played this season. So we have enough ammunition. Not sure where Kiddo Taylor-Hart is. Admittedly, he's probably injured. I assume he is. Greenwood's there. Baller, worked his socks off. We're without Ben Cottrell as well. He's stepped up to 23s and played against City, and I love that guy, and I think he's going to be a decent player and have a good career. It's nice to see him step up, but it's down to the players that haven't made that step up to take advantage of the space given and claim it their own. I think we started well. I think we showed that we could cut Blackburn. I keep calling them Blackburn open. Especially down the flanks. I was impressed with the moves we were starting down the flanks. I feel first 5 minutes, first 5-10, it was a strong start from us, and I think we really controlled the game. We showed our good passing ability. Greenwood got a couple smart touches and whatnot, and it looked like it'd be a decent game, I think, man. And we deserved the goal to go ahead with that, really and truly. It came from a set piece. It's nice to see, unlike the first team, we can take a short set piece and actually still score from it. It's a short set piece. Patino, who I've just said, schoolboy starting at this level, he puts the ball into the box. Aubameyang, who's had a good game getting up and down the left-hand flank from defence, heads home, and we're 1-0 to the good. And we look like this is the first one, and it's cup competition, so it's down to us to take our chances. It's down to us to build on this. It's down to us to be switched on defensively. And in cup competition, you have to be switched on continuously, people. And we conceded. I don't have the stopwatch, but it felt like we conceded 2-3 minutes straight after. It was a goal of our own making, really and truly. A move broke down. I think it was a stray pass from Miguel Aziz. They recovered possession. Our centre half's positioning is poor. We're unaware of the striker. We're just really at sixes and sevens, really and truly. And they counter attack and pull it in the back of the net. And it's a very disappointing goal from an Arsenal perspective to concede, because I know our boys are better than that. But it happens in football. It's a cup game. We've got to pick ourselves up. And Blackburn, to be fair, I felt we started the initial stages better, but they didn't play poorly, so you could say they deserved their goal. I think by the opening exchanges, Blackburn were the better team, in my opinion, at least based on the second half. So yeah, it's 1-1, and you're almost starting to fear the worst, really, as the game's going on. When we went 2-1 down, it felt like a real big kick in the teeth, people. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because I did start to fear the worst. A move broke down. I think they regained possession. I counted 5 passes until the opposition scored, people, and it all starts with the keeper. It's a poor goal to concede from an Arsenal perspective. It's a lovely teamwork goal from a Blackburn perspective, especially if they're working on that in coaching. It's a 5-pass move. I think the keeper boots it somewhere. Eventually, it's played in behind our defence, and the Blackburn lad slots it into the bottom left-hand corner past our keeper. And it's 2-1. And like I said, I think they played very well in the second half, so they deserved another goal, really and truly. I think they scored in the first. I can't even remember, people. I've watched a lot of football, but either way, it's another poor goal to concede. We're 2-1 down, and we've got it all to do, really and truly. When we conceded and they made it 3-1 again, it's another poor goal, because I believe initially the attacks coming down the left-hand side are right. We've done well to kind of cut it out. A Blackburn lad has pulled it into the box, and it's one of them, you know, when you pull it out the far corner, people, a Blackburn lad meets that cross and puts it back across our goal. And it was different, but almost not too dissimilar from the goal we conceded slightly to Sheffield United at first team level. Anyway, the ball drops to a unmarked Blackburn man. They pull it in, and again, it's poor. It's a poor goal to concede. All 3 goals, from an Arsenal perspective, take nothing away from Blackburn, were poor goals to concede. We did have chances we potentially could have built upon, but we didn't. I did feel, even before Blackburn took the lead, there was a couple of times our keeper had to make some big boy saves, so you can't say they didn't deserve it. We gave ourselves a glimmer of hope at 3-2 when we had a set piece, and the guy who's in good form, Nathan Butler-Adeje, like I said, reacts first. He puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-2. But ultimately, it was too little, too late. We lost to the better team. From an Arsenal perspective, we probably lost this game because we didn't really build on our early pressure and really sniff blood and go in for the kill. You've got how you defend makes the difference, especially in cup competition. Because again, I know you lose 3 points if you lose in the league, but the ramifications don't feel immediate. Cup game, we're now out of the cup against a team. No disrespect to Blackburn, Arsenal players could have potentially thought they could have advanced through. I know our under-16s in the same fixture beat Blackburn, but for under-18s it was disappointing. But it is what it is. It was nice to see more schoolboys get minutes. More Louise off the bench. Obviously, Patino started and whatnot. Ogombo scored a goal, and I know he's a defender, but he's surely a genuine centre-half, potentially left-back prospect. He can fill in there as what I would call his secondary position. And it's a long way away from seeing if these lot can make the grade at first team, but especially in defensive prospects, I feel Louise, I feel Alex Kirk, I feel there's some Daniel, second-year scholar, well, first-year scholar at Arsenal, Brooke Naughty in the under-16s. There's a couple good centre-halves. Zach Away can play midfield and centre-half. There's some good defensive prospects in and around the academy now, and I like to see it. Of course, I'm happy for Patino to keep continuing his development, and he's probably one of them you're looking for next season to, although he's a first-year scholar, to be one of the difference makers. Really impressed with his composure in the midfield of the park, how he distributes, and obviously his assist was very good because he pulled it in. It was a short free kick, corner. He pulled it into the box, and Ogombo rose highest to it. So there are some positives. It is what it is. I feel in relation to the under-16s, Mauro Bandera, I can never say his name, and Amari Hutchinson very much excite me, especially Amari Hutchinson. He can play as a 10, he can play on the flanks. I think he can even fill in at fullbacks, but his probably future is in an attacking position. Small, diminutive, fairly strong for a small guy, good balance. I know I'm going off topic here, but he's a lovely player. But back to the topic, we lost 3-2 to Blackburn. They were the better team. We go again. That's all I can say. We go again. Now, it's been a mixed season. Like I said, we're still trying to technically defend our league title. We're probably not going to retain the under-18s league title this season, but we keep fighting. The FA Youth Cup is to come soon, so we have to keep fighting. There's still a lot to play for. On that note, people, deluded, I'm out.